choose our multi-view, so while you've got the main screen, you can also have the heli shots, the onboard.
Hello guys! Welcome to Motogp at Balaton Park. As today, the Hungarian Grand Prix commences. Who's going to win in Balaton Park? It's time to race in Motogp. Moving live. Yeah, we're live now. Right, we're about to complete a warm-up lap, so perfect timing actually.
Yeah, and we know exactly what that plan is. Martin's explosive anyway. Just keep your eye up, Hungarian Martin. Starting from the middle of the third row, he's going to be really aggressive on these opening laps. And there are four Ducatis in the top five. Remind you, Fermin Aldeguer, he was a bit what might have been yesterday if he could get a start. Digi, Bagnaia, they line up.
Yeah, I might have been for Digi if you got a good start yesterday.
Here, 26 laps in the Hungarian
So done.
Grand Prix.
Let's go. Here we go. So this is a good race. Here we go. Marquez on pole. We've got Acosta second. Aldeguer third. Bezzecchi sixth. 26 upside of us. Let's go. Marquez shuts him off. Oh, Martin! Martin taking his teammate down. That could well be a red flag, I think. Yeah, he's sideways. Bagnaia is third. Yeah, Top Rack's up there. My God. Martin's taking Fernandez, Bezzecchi to Antonio, and Aldeguer out. Whoa, that's a crazy start. Yeah.
It's a relatively short lap. We've got Marshall still, as you can see.
It's a relatively short lap, so I'm surprised there's a red flag.
Marquez is on the medium rear tyre. Pedro Acosta's on the soft tyre. Look at the lines that Marquez is doing. Fermin Aldeguer's also been involved in that incident.
Yeah.
At turn one. Well, that has decimated the field.
This could be Acosta's chance to win his first Grand Prix.
But Acosta is piling the pressure on. Yeah. And he will have more grip, more traction out of the corners. This is the part where the Ducati is strong, but Pedro Acosta is really good on the brakes.
Yeah.
But look at Marquez.
Okay, yellow's gone now, so there's no red flag.
To try and keep Acosta at bay.
Yeah, Bezzecchi's gone.
Bezzecchi all going for the inside. It looked to me, I saw the white helmet of Bezzecchi, who looked like he was the one who got it wrong first and crashed into them. Yeah, I need to see it. Yeah, it was a tricky one. I need to see it again. Obviously, we are going to get shown it, but it split this race right up.
Yeah, it has.
Still waving. Yellow and red light, actually. Look how Marquez has gone wide. He's on the slippy part of the track. Look how weird that corner is. Look, it's like shooting race. If you get off the darker part, the grippier part. Even so, more so when the clouds come overhead briefly. So here we go.
Let's have a look at this actually. So all of them are crashed. Antonio's even gone down.
White helmet of Bezzecchi. Aldeguer alongside him. Yeah, Bezzecchi's up. Oh no, it's Martin. Exactly.
Yeah, Martin.
Loses it under braking straight away.
Oh, Acosta and Marquez. Acosta in the lead.
He's got the grip out of four. Now can he stretch Marquez, who'll want to fight back immediately? Can Marquez wind it up through this fast right-handers? He's going to try and do it. Pedro blocking him every way. Pedro pushing hard to stay in front of Marquez. Oh, Marquez with a bit of a wobble.
Marquez had a wobble at the front, I think. Acosta leads.
He knows that he's actually not strong in this stage of the race, so now does he have to settle? Wait. Well, you've got the mix.
He'll have to.
He knows he's on. Pedro's got more grip on the soft, but he also knows that he hasn't got the strength at the end of the race. So what he wanted to do was stay in the lead and control the pace. Could we see Pedro Acosta finally break his duck and become a Motogp Grand Prix?
Could we see it finally happen?
He was down into turn 5 now. Yeah, as clean as you like, as precise as you like. Doesn't run wide. Normally you do there, and he didn't allow Mark to get back. I'll tell you what, Pedro's pulling a bit.
Yeah, he is, but then the acceleration of the Ducati will help Marquez in this situation. Jack Miller's fourth. So 3 Aprilias out at a race already.
Amazing comments about Mark after the Italian Grand Prix. They will be teammates next year, no doubt about it.
Probably, yeah. Acosta and Marquez at Ducati and Novo.
You wouldn't see him for
just almost. This is what happened now.
Yeah, it's all Martin. Like I said,
Yeah, all Martin.
It's all Martin.
He's taken 4 other riders. That's got to be a hefty penalty for the next race.
Look at that.
That's identical to Japan almost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Out of shape, going into a dead end. The bike locks on him or just twisting on him. Yeah,
This Jamil and Quattararo.
Under braking, you run out of lock, and I always say it then. He didn't let the brake off, and if you don't let the brake off, you lose control, and it flicks you over the.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Miller is fourth.
Yeah, Jack Miller in 4th.
Miller, of course,
You have to feel for this man. You have to feel for him. Your championship leader.
The championship leader out.
All the pressure of the world on him, and almost we said this weekend it's a case of survival. Get out of Balloton Port where the Aprilia's not working too good. We have a weekend off, and then we go to Brno, which is the most flowing track of the year. It's essentially very similar to Mugello, and we saw.
Yeah, it will be. That's where the Aprilia will be strong again, but that's an anti-clockwise circuit too. So Marquez will be stronger there than what he was in Mugello. Yeah, they're killing the cameras.
Live cameras being pushed out of the Aprilia garage, but it's friendly fire, isn't it? Again, just like in Japan last year, teammate on teammate.
Yeah.
As Pedro Costa opens up now.
But this time it's the 2 championship leaders, not the third in the championship versus wherever in the championship.
Pecco Bagnaia is third. Jack Miller is fourth. Marini, strong here last year. He's up to fifth with Moreira there in sixth. That's Iagura, despite all that going on.
Yeah.
Has still managed to.
A Quattararo on the brake, so.
At the start of the race, intentional. That was late there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quattararo forced him back.
Fabio lost the front tin, and that's what happened. And Iagura, look at him, he's trying to pick his pocket, and he has done.
Yeah, trying to pick Fabio's pocket.
But again, having started
And Toprak's behind them.
crashing out in front, he'd have made progress, but he hasn't done that.
Yeah, and Toprak's going to pounce as well, just whilst Fabio just takes a second just to gather his thoughts here. He is doing.
Yeah, Toprak's going for it. So is Bastianini.
Bastianini also doing that on Diogo Moreira. He's up into sixth spot now. Someone else who tends to get stronger as a race goes
Long up only for Maverick Vinales.
0.8 of a second now. It's out to a second through that second split.
Yeah.
Costa's got it to a second.
Fastest lap from Pedro Costa, a 38.8. Yesterday there was a 37.9 for Marquez,
Exactly.
so it just shows with his slightly hotter conditions.
Yeah, Bezecchi getting back into his motorhome.
Attack and that more fuel, more weight.
Watch out for the 88.
Oh, he locks the front. I watched it. Yeah, did you see it there?
Yeah, just you saw it go from.
Yeah, Ralph has to jump off it.
Poor old Firmino, here we go. Look
Yeah,
at
poor
the
Aldeguer as well.
Ride-out devices as well.
Yeah.
Both front locking, I mean, that's awful.
Just wiped them all out.
Also lucky to be walking up to his office.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
walked away from that one.
They're all lucky to walk away from that.
Rivola is going to have to keep his riders in check, isn't he?
Yeah, they'll have to.
Martin was railing against Raul back in Barcelona about a bit of friendly fire, and this time.
And now it's Bez and Martin. Martin taken to medical centre.
Martin's the one, obviously, of course, the one who's made of glass, who's going to the medical centre. Everyone else were told, rider okay.
Yeah, the problem with the lowering device, well, if you were super aggressive on the initial grab of the front brake, which we're going to be in turn one, you're not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But Ducati's in the top 3. Marquez had a bang on.
It sort of pushes it before it just unlocks. Flat split second if you're a bit.
So all those moves at the start of the race has given Pecco a possible podium here.
You're absolutely right there.
What a mess.
Both 2 riders crashed. They're going to get Jack Miller a chance again. The Yamaha a podium.
Maverick Vinales has got a long lap penalty. He's taken a shortcut at turn 10. He's not lost the second, and that will put him back. They'll put him behind Cal Crutchlow, that will.
Yeah. Lefty injury for Martin. I left the injury for Martin, but at this stage of the season will probably put him out of championship contention.
First time Cal's been able to, I know it's only his second race, but actually get involved in a bit of a scrap. But he was enjoying that.
The front, you shouldn't be there, though, should he?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be.
Momadej should not be there.
Underneath you.
No.
At the front, the gap's opening up, Neil. It's going to get to the point where Pedro's going to be able to manage things in a second.
Yeah.
Then you have the question of life, tyre life, in these higher temperatures. There is a bit of a breeze, a couple of clouds as well.
They'll be praying for more clouds.
Yeah, Michelin says it's not a problem.
Lap 6.
No, the soft tyre will last. It's how much it drops off. But like.
It's how much that tyre drops off.
What is it? About 0.6 of a second.
We've seen it before, where the soft tyre can, really drop off towards the end of the race.
And Bastianini is not taking to a high line. You're not going to be able to bring it down as soon.
Whoa!
And when he comes back on, he jams
Dran Mir. That's got to be a bit of penalty for Bastianini.
One of those, he was that deep.
I need to see that
He was
again.
in the car park, and when he cut back across,
Gap's closed again between Acosta and Marquez.
Tight round turn one, and then, then you come back on in turn two, and the grip level's completely different.
Yeah, Mir's lost a winger. I think he's struggling out there.
So I think Dran Mir might have lost something off the side of his bike there, maybe not, looking at the wings and what there is, but a little bit of a collision now with Bastianini. Here we go.
Yeah.
So Bastianini's really wide there.
Yeah, it's a racing sort of incident. Oh, look at that! And he's lost the front.
What a save that is, though.
Wow.
Gap to the front, stands 1.1.
Again, everyone's pulling a saves off this year.
What's happened there?
He's probably run wide at turn one. If you go
Yeah, Acosta probably did.
into turn one,
I was wondering if Gap had come down.
You have to accept the mistake. You have to put your hand up and go, okay, I'm wide. I'll lose 0.2 or 3 on the second.
Yeah, Mark's gained on this lap. He's gained about 6 tenths.
Confidence then, perhaps.
Yeah, it won't be the tyre at this stage.
No.
No, it won't be the tyre at this stage at a race. Probably come around lap 16 the tyre will fall off.
Invitation, does it? You can imagine what Mark's thinking right now.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh, hello.
And Marquez has also responded. What are we? Of course we are. We are 6 laps gone into the race.
Yeah.
And Marquez has just set the fastest lap of the race. The first initial 5 laps out the way, and he's just set a 1:38.6, and he's taken 7 tenths.
Yeah, he's going for a Marquez. He knows this could be his chance.
Yeah, that's some.
If he gets 25 points today, he could close the gap to under 75 points on Bezecchi. So then Mark could still win the championship. Bear in mind though, here you have a week then to get some fitness back for Bruno. So then he's coming into a part of the season where he's got some of his strongest circuits. So don't count Mark out from this championship fight yet.
First time on a Ducati Motogp bike. He has rode in Motogp in the past. The young Spanish rider, 10th place, and lapping, saying, well, actually faster than the man in front of him, who was Ayagura.
Yeah. Unsafe rejoin, long lap penalty, Bastianini.
Give it a long lap penalty for rejoining the racing line and clattering into the side of Dran Mir. It's contact, is that contact that the stewards are not liking? What do you make of that?
It's a grey area. But
Yeah, I don't think you knew then, so I think you'll take your next up.
Point of view,
Bastianini will not be happy.
I can see it from the steward's point of view is, you know you've made a mistake, you are offline, it is your responsibility. It's almost like you're pulling onto the motorway, you have to
Yeah.
look. The problem is, I think Mir was behind him at the point. If you glanced, you wouldn't be able to see him. Obviously, when you're on the line, you can appear so much quicker because there's grip out there.
Gap's coming down again.
It's gone up and down, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's coming up and down.
It's down.
Pedro
Wow.
Acosta responded.
Acosta responded, Marquez responded back.
And it's through in that final sector. Pedro's got sector 2, usually. That's where he's pulling out. Yet Mark, in the last 2 sections,
Yeah, Mark's coming into his
on
groove
the
now.
racetrack, closing in. We have got a race on our hands here. And it's
I
between
think Pecco won't be a problem because Pecco has issues towards the end of the race anyway, so I kind of think this is between Pedro Acosta and Marc Marquez for victory. Because Jack Miller's like 6 seconds behind, probably even 7.5 seconds behind the lead in 2. There's no way anyone behind Miller is going to be fighting in this race for the victory, so I think it's between Marquez, Acosta and Bagnaia.
To go. I'm just slightly getting ahead of myself, thinking about the championship with first and second out of the championship and third
Yeah.
and fifth. There's some big points being collected here.
Yeah, for Acosta, Marquez and Bagnaia.
To close in ever so slightly, isn't it? With Acosta and obviously Marc Marquez down in 7th. But Marc Marquez is
Yeah, Basti's taking it.
97 points behind. I mean, but after this weekend, there's still, is it 13 to go? Or 14?
Yeah, so Marquez still winning the thing.
Lots of races.
After this race, 518 points up for grabs.
Yeah, okay.
You see what I mean? If Bezecchi has another poor weekend in Bruno, Marc Marquez is right back in this.
Bastianini's completed his long lap. Look at the gap, Neil. In that final split there through turn 14. We saw it, didn't we, early on in the weekend?
Yeah.
Acoustic technology.
Gap's less than 7 tenths now.
Again, Mark goes even quicker, 38.4.
Do you know as
He's
well?
forcing the pace.
Pedro has responded. He said his fastest lap of the race, but like you said, Mark's pushing it, forcing it from behind. It's what he does so well. We've seen him do it for the
Yeah.
for nearly 20 years. This is Marc Marquez, isn't it?
Before the race, we asked who can beat Marc Marquez, but also there's the question of what. How's his arm going to be?
Yeah, how will his right arm be? His right shoulder.
Said I had to go into a special super sport mode, he called it. You know, I had to just get the visor down and go for it. He said he needs a different mode, even stronger mode today, but he wasn't counting himself out, was he?
No, he wasn't counting himself out, but I think we know that it's going to be difficult. The last sort of 10 laps, where we're at now, with 18 to go.
Yeah.
I think we tend to go. Keep your eye out on his body position.
The gap's 8 seconds between Acosta and Miller, so no way anyone behind is going to be challenging in this race at the victory.
Sitting more central, sort of sitting across the bike, that's when the fatigue's kicked in so much so he can't get his body into the correct position, and then he's sort of awkwardly sitting a little bit old school on the motorcycle.
That bit of nerves there for Paul Trevethan on Pit Wharf KTM.
One of the coolest men you will meet, by the way.
Oh, yeah, and I love the information that he gives us.
That 10 fast approaching. Acosta still leads. He's trying to have a gap again between him and Marquez.
Almost like he's got a bit of experience and knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, he's been around this paddock for a long, long time, whether it be back with WCM back in the day, Olins, whether it be with Danny Pedrosa over the years.
Oh, Gab, we've so got a race on our hands.
Yeah, Acosta's just responded.
Fastest lap of the race.
But Marc Marquez was only 300 slower. They are
On the limit.
going for each other here.
And do you know what Acosta's doing? Acosta's bright.
Look at Nicolo Corona. He's in this battle for fourth here.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to force him to run this race at the absolute maximum then. Hopefully drain every bit of energy out of him.
They're all lining up now behind.
That KTM ain't as strong as the Ducati.
The sitting duck. Doing a great job. Not got a ride for next year. Looks like he's probably leaving this paddock if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, we've got no confirmation of anything, of course, but Marco Bizzecchi. This is looking at the rear of Joan Mir's bike from on board with Iogura.
Yeah, with Nicolo Corona behind him.
If we lose Jack Miller out of the Motogp paddock and he ends up in the World Superbike paddock, it's World Superbike's game.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, it will be. If Miller leaves MotoGP for Voice BK.
Superb. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
He'll be testing the 850s after the Czech Grand Prix. I don't think he will be. Just slow back to first again for Agura through here. Top left of your screens, it looks like Pedro's just managing that gap at the moment.
Looks like Pedro's just closing that gap, just keeping it intact.
On that Honda. Look at it, he has it dancing around, and it moves quite late. What I mean by
Yeah, Marquez responds.
It's still sort of sliding around.
If there's a tyre pressure penalty in a minute, Marquez or Acosta should be okay.
38.419, and then Marquez at 38.395.
Is it 2027 already?
Yeah. Is it the battle with two Ducatis in 2027?
Sneaky little insight into
Whilst Stramir having a lunge at Moreira.
Like the riders at the front, they're nearly lapping a second a lap faster than everyone.
Get Nicolo Corona in this.
It's just Bagnaia who isn't.
Yeah, whilst he's like skipping and skating and slipping around, those two at the front are being precise.
Well, the Honda stayed out of the trouble, which is a rarity. That turn one. Half expect Joan Mir to appear, don't you? Scanning through the bars that have gone down.
Yeah, most people expect me to appear.
In the program, we saw it yesterday in the sprint race. These two mid-race are literally identical. They're gaining the lap time in different places. We see.
Yeah, Murray's going to Miller.
A little bit better on the brake. Seems to get the bike change direction in the chicanes a little bit better. Mark's a little bit cleaner coming out of the corners. The Ducati looks stronger on acceleration, but identical lap times. It's through his.
Miller's lost fourth to Marini. Moreira now wants to go.
This is where it's difficult if you jack now, because it takes you a lap just to settle in when you've been passed sometimes. And then
Yeah, it will do.
Everyone knows that.
That's
so
12. Fast approaching, so I'm getting that up.
To let the brake off.
Marquez looks a bit closer through that last sector on that occasion. I'm just keeping an eye on top left of the screens, and he was a tenth quicker than Acosta again. The gap 0.5.
Yeah, Marini could get look at Marini here, could get a podium for Honda if Bagnaia somehow falls off a cliff.
Fascinating Grand Prix.
Even Diego Moreira.
In third, we haven't seen anything of him, and then Marini in fourth now with his personal best lap of the race, and look instantly Gaps Miller. It was a good ride from Marini here last year as well.
Or wide from the corner.
Group as well. The corner just went wide. As soon as you go wide in turn one, you lose about half a second, don't you?
You ask for surface of the track.
Looking for
As obviously this could be the last year at Motogp in Balaton Park, as there are rumours next year that Motogp are going to Hungarian,
Possible today, isn't it?
the home of the F1 racing in Hungary.
as well at the same time, half a second the gap.
Actually, it'll be good for Marquez to be in this sort of battle. What does that mean? Well,
Oh, that's Ayagura. They
They
ran to the back of Mia.
Concentration is on being perfect, being precise.
That's he's taking his own lap.
You focus on the rider in front. Whilst that's happening, the laps are clicking by. So actually, before you know it, you're glancing.
Oh, here comes Moreira.
It's a late move, but he's going to get it stopped.
No, he ain't gonna get it stopped.
Yeah, that's classic from Jack.
Is that a shake of the head from Moreira?
Is he going to be attacked then by Mia? No, but that's class from Jack Miller as well.
Yeah, Jack Miller showing he's still got it.
Just let Moreira through and said, "You're going to go deep. I'll just turn back underneath you." Jack will not give up that place without a fight, as we've just seen. But it also shows, doesn't it, how hard it is to get past and stay past. That's what I agree with finding here. Look at the drive.
Wow.
Look at the drive via Pirelli from Ayagura.
It's not bad if you can do that.
Marquez has just set another fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, another fastest lap by Marquez.
0.4 of a second now.
Is that Costa's red tiger? Mark's really close.
Reeling the shark in. As there's still some bite left.
Yeah.
Pedro, of course there is.
It's one thing reeling him in, it's another thing getting him in your bolt. I mean,
Yeah, he must retire for Pedro Costa.
Pedro's so good on the brakes. When we spoke to his crew chief, that's what he said. He just gets that bike stopped.
Full on anchors
But no one else
now,
can.
isn't it? For
On the KTM.
That's where he made the move on Marquez, who I will remind you has a medium rear tyre in his machine. Pedro has a soft.
Is this a change now? Is it at the start of the soft rear going off?
6 of this race. Pedro will hear the Ducati now.
Yeah, you'll hear about Ducati.
He just needs to
As Pedro could be on that bike next
stay
year.
perfect. That's so much easier said than done.
It is when you're looking at your pit board and you know you're on your limit, and every lap the gap's coming down just a fraction.
Yeah, it will be.
That was a mistake there from Mark a little bit.
Won't cost him much though.
That short
Couple of
shift,
bite
that
lengths.
short shift sounds great through there.
Yeah, well they go around there. They come out of that corner in first, and they literally.
Binders at the Bastino.
It's rare that you'll hear that or see that, but it's the nature of that next corner.
At 14. We're over halfway through this race. Marquez looks a lot closer here.
How do you feel at this stage of the race, physically? How's his arm, particularly in the right hand?
Oh, this could be a mistake. Pedro's got it dancing a maybe a bit too much. No, he's got it stopped.
He's got it stopped actually.
Initial kick. You always fear then it's another faster slap for Marquez.
With the pressure of Marquez, the man you felt born to beat.
Yeah, born to beat Pedro Acosta and everyone else.
Well, if you're Marquez, he's going to want to go straight away. He'll be concerned about this front tyre pressure. Speak to any rider.
Especially around here.
If you ride close, your front tyre pressure goes up a little bit. He's right on him now. He's going to try and set it up through the rights to maybe have a dive bomb into turn 8.
He's coming here. Is Marquez.
This is the next one. Is he going to set it through here?
High on the curbs. Pedro trying to make him position.
He's going for it.
Can he make the corner? The $1,000,000 question.
Yeah, yes he can.
Oh, Pedro's going to come back through, but he's on the wrong side now. Is he going to
On the wrong side is Acosta. Marquez in the lead. Oh, here comes Pedro Acosta.
Underneath him, through turn 11. There's no beating him as Pedro fires back. It's as we were once more. This is just what we wanted to see here.
Yeah.
Two riders at the absolute top of their game, riding on the absolute limit.
Oh, Marquez is coming again though. That's why we've seen the Ducati strong all weekend. And he
That's where we've seen the Ducati strong all weekend. He's going for it here.
Acosta has to let him through, but he's toughing it out.
Oh, Acosta toughing out. Contact.
It's on between Acosta and Marquez. Here we go, lads. We are just past the halfway point of this race now. There are 12 laps remaining. We've had contact, we've had changes of position, and they both know it's on.
Hey, anything
It's
you
on.
do, I can do better too.
Oh, Acosta wide.
He can lose time there.
Yeah, but he'll block him off now.
Mark's in the square underneath him if he can. Oh no, Pedro knew that.
This is superb. They're both thinking on their feet here now. Two if not the best racers in Motogp.
Yeah.
What did I say to you before this race? This track
They probably are the two best riders on the grid right now.
absolutely lovely balance.
On inferior machinery compared to Aprilia.
And again down into turn 5. I just don't think that's the one. Considering Pedro's prowess, he's got to build into it like he did at turn 9 or into turn. It's turn 15 or 9, isn't it?
Yeah, what it looks like now is you'd say this is the tyre drop situation. It's now Pedro's hanging on.
Yeah, he's hanging on. Here comes Marquez again. Here comes Marquez. Here comes Marquez.
And he's going to level, but Pedro just lays the ball.
There he goes. Mark in the lead.
He's given Mark the edge.
Yeah, it's cost him time.
Oh, Mark squeezing though. Squeezing to stay ahead. Oh, Pedro fighting hard. Fighting hard. Has he got the tyre he needs to come back at Marquez?
Don't think he does have a tyre.
Because he has to. Marquez thinks he's going to fade. Thinks he's going to fatigue. Thinks he's going to suffer in the latter stages. So Pedro has to still believe.
But they get a flag out. Turn 11. Oh, it's Dramia.
Dramia's name tumbling down.
So is Di Gianantonio's name.
Turn 11. Oh, it was under pressure from Moreira. Oh, the front just folds on him.
Front just folds on Mia again.
Have you seen that before?
Once or twice for Dramier. Wow. I mean, that has been superb to see Marquez.
Superb racing. Good to see Mark back at the front too.
At 0.7.
Yeah, you feel like the team will have.
I think two and a half seconds will be the gap Mark needs.
Takes the pressure off if you're leading.
Because fatigue will come into a play. So Acosta's rear tire going off. Let's have a look at this.
This was incredible.
Yeah, Acosta just.
This is the lap before.
Wow.
It's firm, hard, aggressive racing.
Yeah, one of them could have went down then.
Love it. Yeah, no one's prepared to give an inch. This time though, it cost Pedro. He just let the brake off a length on him, but he was always going to run out of road. But
Yeah, he was always going to run out of road with Pedro Acosta. That is just peak racing in MotoGP. That's how good MotoGP can be compared to F1. You listening, Formula 1? You listening? This is how good MotoGP can be.
Last time we will see Marquez and Pedro Acosta battle. Hopefully not the last time in this race, but the gap is now out to a second, and Mark's now able to start using that Ducati in the V's in
Yeah.
the ways that he wants to.
you're right. Picking up, that's what he does so well. Picks that bike up.
Right at the race, coming vote is Marc Marquez, 42%.
Especially at this point in the race when grip levels on the edge, your edge grip's gone completely.
Yeah, the gap between Marquez and Marini is about 11 seconds.
Oh, Marini's deep into there then.
Still Jack Miller
Hanging on. You can see that he's down to his nails now.
Yeah, he's trying to hang on against Sayagura.
The end of his nails.
Hey, good on Jack.
Good old Jack Miller.
Who questions Jack because
Is Toprak in the top 10? He is! Toprak's 10th.
in the dumps anyway. Feels he's not being listened to at all. He says, no, he's actually talking to me at the moment, pretty much. And so he's out there scrapping for his career. I mean, how is he fighting Ayogura when you just saw I get alongside him?
Oh, he's gone wide.
There. He's trying everything he can.
He's trying everything he can, is Jack Miller.
Slow, you brake later, and you keep trying to brake a bit later, and eventually you go a bit wide, you lose another position.
Yeah.
Little wobble from Jack as well, and Moreira now going wide and trying to line him up down towards turn 5. So Agura up to 5th place. He is 2.5 seconds behind Marini. That's Moreira in 7th.
Yeah, and there's Bastini on Toprak and Binder on the corner. I thought, I almost said I'll get for him.
To make progress in this race in tonight. Toprak in the top 10, and it's Bastianini all over the rear of Toprak.
So I'm guessing Lecona will see him again as a replacement rider.
Yeah.
We've got World Superbikes next week.
All wide there.
All wide. But Bale's wide from the corner, but he's kept it going. He's kept it on the racetrack and ahead of Brad Binder. Don't forget, Brad Binder hasn't got a podium in 2.5 years now, so he's going to be searching for a podium, he will. At whatever track he's strong at.
Yeah. It'd be good to see Lecona again. Done a great job.
Acquitted himself brilliantly, and obviously Buliga going for the title. That's
Yeah.
why he's not here ultimately.
Yeah,
Lap
also
18.
as well, I think Buliga he's in obviously testing the 850. His focus is staying with the Pirelli tyres. You're testing the 850.
Yeah.
You don't want anything to sort of mess that up.
Of course, World Superbike switched to Michelin, and Lecona had a Michelin tyre test on
Yeah.
Monday that sort of helped him a little bit. At the front, Marc Marquez still leads by a A second though, he's just lost some time.
Is that fatigue for Marquez?
Hey,
Don't forget, Costa's got a soft rear tyre going off.
that's rare. Yeah.
So both of us are playing to the factors here.
Bastianini, but on the Yamaha, that's for City Ducks. So that's Bastianini into 10th, top right
Yeah,
back
Bastianini
to 11th.
in 10th, top right back to 11th.
He's just opened up. The gap dropped very, very briefly by 3/10 of a second, but he's eked it back up. So 1.2 now between Marquez and Acosta. Bagnaia 5 seconds back in third. Haven't seen Pecco yet in this race. Luca Marini,
Yeah, Pecco's just been
lonely
there,
middle.
but we ain't seen him.
Of course, fastest behind the front two in 5th place. Then Miller.
Jack Miller's riding superbly. Like, I gotta admit, Jack Miller is riding superbly on the Yamaha. He was 4th for most of the race, then 5th, now he's 6th. He's been in the top 6 all this race ever since the lap 1 shenanigans from Martin.
He's closing in on the points here, having remounted at the start of the race. He's now made it down to 2.
I thought he should crash as well, but it says he didn't. Cotter's got a long lap.
Slow then behind him in 17th. 8.5 to go. Well, 8 to go now. And
8 laps to go.
Yeah, identical lap times, gap at 1.2. But what Pedro's doing...
Yeah, that mid-race peak for Marquez was where he just clicked in the gear.
Consistent lap times, and he's just keeping that pressure on, and all he's hoping and praying for now is fatigue in that arm, in that shoulder.
It's that point of the race, isn't it?
This is about now. Yeah, 8 to go.
That
It'll
middle
be screaming.
That middle part of the race, after the first 5 laps, Mark had a sequence of 38 fours, 38 threes, 5.
Yeah, Mark went wide in turn 1, that's what
The
happened.
race lap record, that's where I think he lost the 3/10. I think that must have been it on the previous lap. He just had the rear
Yeah, that's
fish
exactly
trailing down
it.
into
Look
turn
at
one.
how greasy and dirty it is offline.
Yeah, that's the issue. If you go offline there, it's going to be greasy and dirty.
Fabio Quartararo's got a long lap penalty. He's taken a shortcut.
That's why he took the shortcut as Moreira overtakes Jack Miller. So there goes. Moreira in the P6, the rookie.
Still, Jack's one of the
Solid
riders today. One of the riders of the day.
Yeah, Quartararo's...
Quartararo drops.
Oh, has he crashed?
Penalty. He's now behind Digit and into 16th.
No, I don't think he's crashed. I think he's just play wide somewhere.
Yeah, at the front 1.2. It's come down a fraction.
Yeah, the gap between Marquez and Moreira is about 16 seconds. So if Marquez gets a tyre pressure warning, he's still going to get P5.
Yeah, 1.1.
The race starts again. We're
Yeah,
watching, and
Martin just lost the front.
Martin got it all wrong from 8th on the grid and lost the front, clattered into his teammate. Who
Yeah, and took out another Aprilia rider and 2 Ducati riders.
Fernandez.
I mean, that's
That-
horrible, isn't it?
That's a horrible crash.
There are proposals for race starts, either to go 2 bikes on a row like Formula 1 style, or the one I think that might happen is give them all an extra metre is what it's going to be. Instead of 9 metres between rows, 12 metres between
Yeah.
rows. So every place on the grid basically goes a metre further back. What's happened here? Suddenly 1.6 between
I think it cost him an error somewhere.
Yes, that's going to be a turn 1. To lose that amount of time, probably got sucked into turn 1 a little bit.
Half a second, Pedro's lost in second.
Yes, I think Acosta made a mistake somewhere. I think that's what happened.
You don't need much more to break the spirit.
So Marcus is cruising now. He's cruising. 1.6 for gap. He's just cruising to the finish.
Almost crashed.
Acosta's rear tyre going off too. This is just marking cruise mode.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to bring it home. A second will do. They are the conversations you have with yourself.
Well, we've had a few moments for the highlight reel, haven't we, today?
Yeah, between Marc Marquez and Pedro Acosta.
Is there going to be any more in this remaining just over 6 laps to go in this race?
I think Fabio's taking him a long lap. Says Alligator's still in the race, but clearly he isn't if he's back on lap 1.
So in theory, although both tyres will make it to the end, you'd think that Mark would have
Should have more
just a
time.
little bit more. The 2 sighting laps interested me.
Lap 21.
Neil.
6 laps to go. And Marquez, he's put the gauntlet down.
Marquez.
Just set the fastest lap of the race.
Is that wide in turn 1?
Everything he's
Yeah,
getting
wide.
lost then by going wide.
Yeah, don't push Trolling in turn 1. Push around the rest of the track, but not turn 1.
Deep in turn 1. We'll get the first split when he exits turn 4, but I'm pretty sure it will have come down ever so slightly.
Yeah, Marini's a pressure from Ayagura.
Just rear, is it? It's the front.
Yeah, well, yeah. At this stage in the race in the Motogp,
Oh, the gap's gone up actually.
moving around underneath you.
You can see from the motorcycles.
But then you saw Ayagura, then he had about 3 goals of tipping it into turn 4 there.
He is almost a second quicker than Luca Marini.
Well, this is
Of course, it's made another error. Gap's 2.3 seconds now.
Agura on track, he's riding 5th. He is, of course, 16 seconds down on Marquez. Fabio Quartararo's got the second long lap penalty now. He's not careful, he'll be beaten by Cal Crutchlow here.
Yeah.
So he's just completed his previous long lap and he's got to go again. He's only 5 seconds ahead of Crutchlow.
I think Fabio's given up. For me, announcement for his move to Honda will be soon.
I think the elastic's broke. I think Pedro's made another mistake. 2.3 seconds.
So
Pressure's off him now.
He'll need to be told that when he comes across the line.
And he will.
Because having just set a fastest lap, having run deep at turn 1, 2.3, managing that compared to a 1.5.
Not 252, 22. Thank you.
So experienced, when you're so on the edge, you can pull it back a couple of times.
Yeah, 5 to go, and Marquez looks on course to win this.
It feels like you could ride around with one hand on your hip, basically.
Who's your rider of the race?
Marquez.
Your QR code on the screens to choose.
Pedro's had an alright race he has. He's just cruising third.
He was in the Moto2 race at one point. So, rider of the race. Well, he hasn't finished yet, but at this point, all the people that love me talking about Marquez, I'd have to say Marquez.
He's only finished 3 times on Sunday this year. Those were in Brazil, USA, and Mugello.
If you look at the crash, how many days ago was it? 20-something
What, the
days
one
ago.
yesterday, you mean? The one that he had in qualifying when he crashed on the bike, rode round, still set the pole lap, and then went quicker on his second
Yeah, I
bike.
forgot about that one.
But then there was the broken foot, of course.
In Le Mans.
Back in France, there's been the diplopia, there's been the arm, there's been the
Yeah.
resetting of the arm, there's been the resetting of the arm and the infection in the arm.
But Gav, why do you talk about him a lot? Oh, I think because he's about to win this race.
He's about to win his 100th Grand Prix.
Yeah, he is.
He can keep his nose clean.
Surely it's not.
And he's had to do it against the biggest talent, perhaps, in the sport.
Well, it's the next, what's the word? Alien? It's the
Yeah, the next big thing in MotoGP is Pedro Acosta.
That's a
special rider. Pedro's special.
coming back at Marc Marquez at turn 11, and it wasn't done then. Then Pedro leans on Marc Marquez through the bus stop, and he said, "You are not having this."
Yeah.
Contact between them.
Yeah,
He's been
Pedro's like, no, you're not winning this.
Those two going at it. Gigi Dall'Igna
Yeah, Gigi Dall'Igna.
clenches his fists and grits his teeth, but Marquez is gritting
He's
his
up 23 now. 4 to go.
Costa tried to top it out on the outside of turn 9, but in doing so had to relinquish the spot to Marc
Yeah, that's 23, I was right.
As I say, Pedro Costa.
Yeah, but yeah, if Marquez 5/10 of a second every lap now, he'll still get a win. There's no chance of Costa's getting that much anyway. There's Bagnaia in third, just ahead of Marini and Ayagura.
Valentino Rossi was always my hero.
It was so clever, wasn't it, what he was doing? We knew what he was doing.
Yeah, setting himself up to be. And he said, I want the old days. I want your Swan trainings. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
Yeah.
And that's the sort of character. He's old school. He's from the old school.
Yeah, I sort of like it when they don't all get on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Di Giannantonio's overtaken Morbidelli, so Di Giannantonio getting a few points, he'll be crushed to his championship. He actually
What's the proof? Well, he's
pulled 3 points closer to Bez.
in second place. The next KTM's Brad Binder, 21 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
That's a second a lap. Yeah. Here comes Ayagura. Oh, can't get through.
Marini saying no, thank you.
At the pace. Is that Marini? Yeah,
Going wide Marini is.
Honda is so good.
Yeah, Marini's so good at the brakes. Must have learned from his brother Valentino. Ayagura!
But he's going to run so
Yeah, he's going wide. He had to go for it there.
Not going to ride round like Balaton there.
What do we
Yeah.
talk about this strike?
Yeah, Quartararo's called it.
Nerves, it winds you up.
Fabio Quartararo's been wound up by his Yamaha. He comes in.
Yeah, he's like, nah, hand off his shit, I'm out.
Grubellini, his crew chief, he's done. So that's Quartararo pulling in.
3 to go. Come on.
So Marini still holds off Agura.
Mark, don't fuck this up now. You can make a mistake with a second, yes, but you can't fuck it now. Acosta's tyre's gone. That's what I think, because Acosta's losing actually more time than Marquez.
He's just come across the line.
I was just trying to think, when was Mark's last win?
San Marino
2025.
last year. And who'd have thought
Then.
at that moment,
Next Sunday, it'll be 9 months since that win.
San Marino,
when he shushed the Rossi fans and told him to stay humble. Stay humble, eh? Yeah, Mark went full Erling Haaland to Mikel Arteta mode there. And he said to him, stay humble, eh? Like, Mark's humble. He knows where his place is at. I know Rossi's just yes, Rossi's a legend and one of the greats of the sport, but he's arrogant. And what he did to Mark in 2015 was stupid. Since then, Rossi fans have been obsessed with Mark. Like how Small Leaf, Birmingham City fans are obsessed with Aston Villa. Did you just have a good ride?
He's got broken bones in his foot. Well, they need to be operated on. Well, that's him done, isn't it? That's got to be him done. No, he's back again. He can't get enough, and he's got a 2.5 second lead. Yeah,
Mark can't get enough of it. He just loves Motogp. Like that full arm surgery was to save his career for his love at the sport.
He's had a crash, picked it up, and now he's just got back in front of his teammate.
So Mark has a small crash to remount, so he can still finish P2 here.
I don't know if that says more about his teammate than him.
Aigua's starting to look at Mourinho. Mourinho's defending brilliantly here.
Aigua's so getting held up.
I thought he was going to turn underneath through the corners there. He just wanted to ride through Mourinho. That Honda does struggle in terms of
it's good in the braking zone, so that's why it's been hard for I to get it stopped.
Trying again.
He's trying again.
He's going straight. He's so going straight.
He's kept back on the road somehow, as Aigua.
Put the handbrake on there. He proper stopped that in the corner, didn't it? That was like what you do when you're messing around with your mates on a field on a bike, where you just like literally just stop it.
Editors know there isn't a handbrake.
If I go on Twitter, people will be explaining that to me. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Only been riding bikes all my life, but, you know. Well, 1.5 laps to go, Gav. It was exciting, I must admit.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I bet it was.
Moto 2 and Moto 3, and after the sprint race yesterday.
That gap's now 11.5. Yeah, but there's gap's about just under 12 seconds between Aigua and Marquez. But Mark's cruising here. Final lap.
Could be on his way to breaking his to breaking the Ducatis.
Final lap's going to be 15 seconds, so I'm just getting it ready. Yeah, Ducati Nova's last win was in the Japanese Grand Prix with Pecco Bagnaia, and Mark secured his 94th title. Now on the last lap here in Balaton Park, on course to win for the first time since then.
2.5 miles, and
he can just coast it in now. He can coast it.
Third rider in history to have clinched 100 Grand Prix victories.
Yeah.
Behind Valentino Rossi, behind Giacomo Agostini. We didn't know if there were going to be more to come, Neil.
I didn't think there was. After the crash, and then the start of this season, and then the confusion, and him saying, no, I'm okay, I'm just trying to work it out, and I'm trying to build myself into weekends. He looked slow, he looked awkward. We knew something was wrong. I thought that was it. Do you know, I thought he's probably never going to reach the century. I thought, how weird that he's going to be stuck on 99.
Well, like Valentino was stuck on 199 podiums. You sort of think, is that going to be it?
Yeah, Valentino was. And he almost got in Misano 2020, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it's a track that's favourable. It's a left-hand track, but he clearly still not right in some of the right-handers. But now, look, we go to Bruno. Could be a different story. The Aprilias will likely be in there. Let's hope that Jorge Martin is okay after that.
Yeah, let's hope Martin's alright.
But this changes the story of this season now. Is it a comeback year for Marc Marquez?
Yeah, will it be a comeback year for Mark?
Is he going to be able to hunt down those at the front? The Aprilia feels too good for that.
This has given him a glimmer of hope, and that's all real champions need.
Yeah, that's all what champions need. I put it up already. I'm confident he's just got it. Mark's going to do it. 100 up for Marc Marquez in MotoGP. Here he comes up the last corner. Marc Marquez is 100th. He is Centurion in MotoGP. He is back. He wins in Balaton Park. He's strong again. You just love to see it. Marc Marquez is back. Ducati Nova had their first win since September.
And he has done it in front of Pedro Costa.
Yeah.
Who will be his teammate next year, who will take the fight to him. He's shattered.
Yeah, Mark, I bet he is shattered.
He has got it across the line.
They're trying to get 7th, and then Jack Miller in 8th.
Absolutely nothing left. Look at
First
that.
win in 266 days.
He always leaves it all out there, but that's his lot. That's an emotional victory.
Yeah, it will be for him.
I think he would probably questioning, is it going to come? Will I ever get this feeling again?
Yeah, will he ever get this feeling again? That's what I think he was doubting to himself, but now he's got it.
News, he can.
Marquez on fire. You must be terrified because Marquez on fire.
He didn't know, did he?
Let's open Bruno, he's actually on fire.
The operation that he had while we were racing.
If he does one more year and gets like another 7 wins this year, he can still equal Valentino Rossi, even go ahead of him for most Premier Class wins.
There's a bit of bone fragment in there. I didn't know that he wasn't.
Yeah, 100 wins in Marquez, the Centurion.
Took everything out. Well, still didn't know if he comes back, and then we spoke to
It's actually carrying over his 100th win as well. Fair play.
Tinkling's not there. This feels different. Something when he said the racing, it felt different. We didn't know whether that was a good different or bad
Yeah.
different. Clearly, it was a very good different.
Yeah, we didn't know because
Yeah, very good to see. We just love to see it. Marquez is back, winning the Motogp, hopefully. This is the start of something fresh for him.
yeah, it's, he's back
Hopefully this is the start of a championship push.
to rest, to work, to get stronger. I can't remember how we went to Brno last year. How did he get on last year? Can you remember?
Off the top of my head,
Sprint win and Sunday win.
decent one, wasn't it? It was a double, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's by Pecco taking Paul, he got the double.
The winning run,
Yeah.
right in the middle, wasn't it? Remember how low the grip was?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but we complained about the grip there.
100 for Marquez.
Anyway,
And
it's
Ducati Lenovo, I think, as well.
The 100th win for Ducati Lenovo.
Yeah.
Ducati team. He moves ahead of Andrea Dovizioso in successes.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there for MotoGP. Marquez is a Centurion in terms of race wins. 100 wins in MotoGP for the shattered and injured Marquez. Hopefully he's back to full fitness in Brno. And let's hope he can challenge again. This time with the Aprilis of Bezzecchi. Hope Martin's okay. He's going to go to his fan club. I think he is. Yeah, he's stopped at the bike.
Turned up R. He salutes them.
Yeah, he salutes his fans. You have to see it. Thank you for watching, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe if anyone's new. It's tough if you signed in. And turn notification bell so you don't miss any future videos slash streams coming up. I'll see you all in the next watch along, which will hopefully be in 2 weeks. On MotoGP goes to the Czech Republic in Brno. I'll see you all then. Hope you all have a great day. And Marquez is officially back into winning ways.
And Valentino Rossi with his